So it says that following a January 2026 Supreme Court ruling, Ghana has shifted from a presumed 50-50 split of matrimonial property to a strict equitable distribution model. Okay. Now, property acquired during marriage is no longer automatically considered joint property. I assemble Ghana. Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Dolly back again with another video. Wow, it's been a while that I've said this intro. I've really missed you guys so much. I know that if I can, quite remember, it's been over 2 years since I last posted, and I'm very, very sorry. In fact, I'm really shy saying it, but it's not my fault. Calm down, calm down. It's not my fault. One thing about adulting is that it's full of challenges, it's full of ups and downs. But this time around, I promise you, your girl is back and I'm back for good. This time around, I have great content. The channel is revamped. I have a list of topics that I want us to, together discuss. And I'm not sure you're ready for it. I'm not sure you're ready for it. If you can tell, I'm very hyped up. And you know that your girl brings nothing but, amazing content. So first of all, I want to say that I'm very, very sorry for being absent for over 2 years. 2 years is not a joke, Even if you started a degree, probably you'll be level 200 by now. But please forgive me. And I also want to thank all my subscribers, all my followers, and people personally, individually, actually DM me to ask what's happening. Girl, it's been a while. I hope everything is fine. Thank you all for checking in on me. Like I said earlier, sometimes one thing about adulting is that life be lifing, the challenges be coming. But hey, with God on our side, whatever comes our way, we are able to, overcome. So your girl is back and I'm back for good. And you doing the watching right now, if today happens to be your first time here, thank you very much for passing by, sweetheart. Now you're officially part of the Dolly family. Like I say all the time, I know that I'm the host of the podcast, I'm the host of the show, but over here we are family. So you're officially welcome. What do you want me to serve you with? Over here we have some chill champagne, we have some local sobolo, whatever you want to have it covered over here. So thank you very much. But to be part of the family, there is one thing that I expect of you. Kindly subscribe for me, like the video, share to your friends so they can also be a part of this beautiful family over there. Now, so a lot has been happening on the internet lately, actually. There's been a lot of things happening. There's been battle of, who is the best in terms of, the men, the women, and all of that. There has been conversations about marriage, dating, and indeed, if marriage is even an achievement. People are saying that, hey, for them, say, Charlie, or more ring, they are not taking it all. Some people are also saying that marriage really is not an achievement. Other people are even saying that they think marriage is a humiliation ritual because look at how the men are embarrassing their wives online. I don't know what you think, but whatever we discuss here, I want you to leave your comment below. Like I said earlier, we are family over here. I do most of the talking and the conversation also go on in the comments section. But today I want us to take a look at what the law says, okay? The new law, what it says about the marriage. So my preamble for today is what's happening with RNA Kilman. I mean, the formerly Quick Loan boss, now Bill's Microfinance, and the wife, the Buhara, that is going on online currently about, the divorce settlement for the wife. Some people think that it's not fair. After all these years, she giving you children, probably the settlement could have been much better. Other people are also saying that, well, she called for the divorce. So whatever is due her is what the court gave her. So there's been lots of conversations. But over here, we educate, we entertain. So we speak on fact. We don't speak on feelings. So let me just take you through what the current, Supreme Court ruling and in terms of marital settlement, divorce settlement, and all of that. Now, let me read something from Google. I mean, based on our Ghana Constitution about our marital. So it says that following a January 2026 Supreme Court ruling, Ghana has shifted from a presumed 50-50 split of matrimonial property to a strict equitable distribution model, okay? Now, property acquired during marriage is no longer automatically considered joint property. Huh. Assemble Ghana. Let me take it again. It says that property acquired during marriage is no longer automatically considered joint property. Now, spouses must prove direct financial or non-financial contribution to claim a share of the property. What it means is that, formally, our people will say that, okay, so once you get married, you and your husband become one flesh, so automatically every one of you is due for sharing of the property. But now the law is saying that for them, they don't care whether you are in love or you are whatever you contributed in the marriage, you need to have proof. So marriage right now is not based on feelings. I mean, in terms of sharing of property, but if you are seeking for a divorce and you feel like you've contributed financially, emotionally, so I mean, you need to be compensated, then the only advice that I would give is that moving on henceforth, whatever you contribute in the marriage, make sure that you document it. A friend of mine even said that for her, to see how they are not in trouble, she's going to take a picture of everything that she contributes in the marriage, just in case, because nobody knows, no one is planning for a divorce, but hey, sometimes life happens. Now let me continue. So this says that the key aspect of the new property sharing guideline: proof of contribution required. Now, a spouse alleging joint acquisition must prove their contribution to acquiring the property, or there is no longer a 50-50 presumption. So, unlike before, you think that, oh, once you become Mrs., automatically you are due whatever property that is made in the marriage. Now, the court is saying that it's not based on love or based on feelings, but it's based on proof. What did you contribute to acquire the property? It also says that equitable, not equal. So property is divided based on fairness and evidence, not necessarily equal sharing. So let me take you through the last one that says that individual property. So that means that property acquired during or before marriage that is not considered jointly acquired remains the individual's separate property. Listen to this part carefully and make sure that you don't attach any feelings. It says that property acquired before you got married to your spouse or during marriage that is not considered jointly acquired remains the individual's personal property. That means that whatever property that you are acquiring currently, maybe that as a young man, maybe you have, a 2-bedroom house. As a single man, when you get married, that still remains your individual property, unless, I mean, you want to change the names, or in terms of registration, you want to change it into your wife's name. But properties that is acquired before marriage and during the marriage is not automatically a joint, property. So for me, I am a woman, so I'll speak on behalf of the woman. What I would say is that as a woman, I wouldn't take a stand whether marriage is an achievement or not. It's dependent on whoever. I mean, there are some people, marriage is an achievement. Other people, they feel like education is an achievement because they feel like anytime that you have a certificate, you can always go, and get a job. Other people also feels like, depending on your level of contentment, there are some people, once they are married and they are raising kids, they are okay. So that one, I mean, I will leave it to your own perspective. But what I can say to my ladies is that make sure that when you are entering into any relationship, you have something to hold on to, physically. Make sure that you take your education very serious. If you are doing trade, make sure that you are holding some amount of money before you enter into the marriage. Not necessarily, maybe saying that, predicting a doomsday, but I mean, anything is possible. So make sure that you are prepared enough financially, not just the lovey-dovey, I love you today. No, love, you're fun to prepaid. Love, it doesn't buy prepaid. You can't go to Makola right now and tell them that, so I'm buying some things and because I'm in love, I beg you, I don't have to pay. The way they will slap you, you'll be shocked. So please make sure that before you enter into the marriage, whether you are a man or woman, you have something substantial to contribute in the marriage. So I hope that I've been of help to you. I mean, I know that our first video is a hit. Your girl comes with bangers and bangers and bangers. So like I said earlier, thank you very much for staying with me. I'm so sorry for staying away for over 2 years. But once we are back on track, we are back to work. The Dolly Show is revamped with your beautiful girl, Dolly, and kindly share the content for me. So, yeah, that is it for today. Thank you very much for stopping by. As always, I can't wait to see you again. And I will come up with the day of posting. Probably we'll do twice in a week or once in a week, but I will come up with that in my next episode. Thank you so much. I love you so much. You have a fantastic, fantastic day. Bye.